And welcome. Everyone to another. Presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Pacers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here in Indianapolis. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Clarkson is out there with Kobe. Then it's Salmons. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Davis in the throw.
Watch out now.
None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Hill, no good. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Stuckey outside. Hill dishes to Stuckey. Scola sets a screen for Stuckey. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Hill.
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
So it's the Lakers now. Here's Clarkson. There's the dish to Salmons. Davis sets a screen. Cannot hit. And Indiana will come the other way. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Clarkson to the paint. Davis with a screen on George. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Roy Hibbert picks one up. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. Well, you got to give the front office a lot of credit with the Pacers for what they've put together.
Without question, Kevin. You know, prevailing wisdom in the NBA was that to compete, you needed to either be a big market free agent destination or kind of tank for high draft picks. The Pacers kind of did it their own way, building solidly and steadily through the draft and with smart, shrewd free agent acquisitions. The biggest one being David West a few years back.
Hibbert with a screen for Stuckey. Shot clock at 6. George, that's a 2-pointer. Misses off the right iron.
But with only 1 attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far. And the key for the Pacers in constructing this club has been finding terrific value in the draft. Roy Hibbert drafted 17th, Paul George 10th. Even George Hill was acquired for the 15th pick, so very impressive.
Here's Salmons. Great D that time from Hibbert.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Stuckey outside. It's back to Hill. Stuckey up top. Outside, George. That doesn't go either for George.
You know, and looking at the rise of these Pacers, it's hard to overlook the hiring of first-time head coach Frank Vogel, who's done a really nice job in leading that team. I think it all goes back to the front office, taking a team that could have been treading water and not realizing its potential and then molding and shaping them into a championship contender. He was right up tight on him on that attempt. Terrific D to throw off the shot.
And he did it without making too much contact and getting the officials' attention either.
And here is Hill. On the wing, George. Hibbert with a screen on Salmons. Scola sets a screen for Hill. Pass to Scola. Second shot opportunity. Hill kicks to George. Passes it to Scola. Shot to stop the drought. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Now, the Pacers gave up a lot to acquire Luis Scola from Phoenix last season, especially for a player who probably didn't fit in the Suns' plans anyway. They gave up Miles Plumlee, Gerald Green, and a first-round pick. That shows you how highly they thought of the Argentine power forward.
Bryant can't get it to go. Indiana trailing here. Hill kicks to Scola. It's back to Hill. Now the feed to George. Shot clock at 5. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Scola, now 34 years of age. His field goal percentage, Clark, has dropped for 5 straight seasons.
Yeah, and his turnover rate rose last season as well, despite primarily shooting from outside. And I think part of that was the fact that he was a rotational player and a reserve for the first time in his career. He's been a career starter until just last season.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
You know, the league doesn't always update players' heights after they enter the league. Paul George, 6'10" after a late growth spurt following his rookie season in the NBA.
Indiana making some changes. David West, he's checked in for Scola. And it's Watson in for Rodney Stuckey. The Lakers also changing it up. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Davis. Boozer comes in for Amari Stoudemire. Young is subbed in for John Salmons. And Paul George with great athleticism and fluidity at his side.
Yeah, he makes it really look easy. He's a very gifted athlete, extremely quick, not only a foot, but his hands are quick too. Not just a scorer or defender. I mean, he's got a chance to be one of the best do-it-all players in the league as he continues to grow as a passer and ball handler. And rebounding, he's one of the best at his position right now in the league.